Hey guys, today I want to talk about the first month being the roughest, possibly even 2 months. The roughest for paperwork, logistics, everything is going to be hard. You're going to be jumping through hoops like crazy. We just talked about this a couple weeks ago, but I want to get into this more and explain some of the problems you're going to be having. When you first come over here, no matter whether you're an SRRV holder, but I'm going to go through this as a SRRV holder because we just recently had a friend of mine go through this, and we helped him for, I don't know, about a week, I guess, helping him get things together, finding homes and stuff like that. You guys have been kind of following the story a little bit. But anyway, this is what's going on. We went into a bank for him, and we tried to open an account in DASMA at BDO. Well, BDO kept insisting, even though we kept insisting, that he should be able to open an account with his SRRV papers showing that he's a SRRV holder, and she kept saying he needs an ACR card. The people here really don't know all the laws because there's so many layers of documentation that they ask for. And at this particular bank, I think it was the way she's trained or something, because even I had problems trying to open an account at that bank, at that particular branch, I'll say. But when I went back to BDO and Tracy Martirez, they didn't ask for the ACR card. They were okay to take the PRA card and documentation, everything, and let us open. We opened the account almost immediately. It takes 2 hours to open an account, approximately. And sometimes they want barangay papers showing your residency. Barangay won't give you a paperwork showing you're a resident until you've been here for 6 months. So now what? So now you can't get the stuff unless the chief at the barangay will give it to you. Well, now some of the barangay officials will give it to you if you talk to them and you kind of sweet talk them and say, hey, listen, I got a situation where I have to have my account because I need my pensions going in there. Otherwise, I'm going home, and they'll usually understand, and they'll let it happen. They'll let you have the residency papers for the bank, okay? And you have to put your thumbprint on it and all that stuff just to make it official. But these are the layers of paperwork you have to go through here for the first month to 2 months. Everything is a runaround. Something that takes 1 or 2 hours back home in the Western world, over here takes you 2 days. It's a logistical paperwork nightmare over here in the Philippines. And what it is this. A lot of people have tried to scam the system so much that they've wrecked it for everybody else over here. And it's just a sad truth. And I was talking to one of my friends the other day. She's actually the agent, Mary Rose. We were discussing this a little bit and talking about how people wreck it for themselves sometimes over here, the Filipinos, because they just do things that they shouldn't do because they don't realize when they do that, they wreck it. They make extra layers of paperwork, extra hoops. You have to prove everything. If you fart, you got to fill out documentation over here. It feels like that anyway. It's like every time you do something over here, they got you filling out documentation for it. It gets kind of crazy. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I want to talk a little bit about that a little bit more too in this. That when I came here, the SRRV was very simple. And now because of the COVID and all this other stuff, it's gotten really difficult. And I'm almost to the point to tell people, guys, if you're going to come here, wait till the COVID's over, then come in. Because you know what? Now, logistically, it's almost impossible. It's almost impossible with the paperwork. I'm not saying people are getting it done, but it's damn hard. I still tell people, if you want to come over here, we'll help you through the whole process. Me and Mary Rose will help you through the process. And it doesn't matter which company you use or anything like that. The hoops are still going to be there. It's still going to be just as hard because you're the one who's going to be running around doing all the work. It's not going to be any of these consulting firms or agencies or anything like that. They're not going to do the work for you. They're not going to because they can't. Some people think that they can just hire a agency and they're going to do all the work. No, you still do all the footwork in the end. That's why I tell people use us to help you. Okay, guys? We'll help you. I help on the American end. Mary Rose helps on the other end. We'll help you get your stuff done. But anyway, guys, I just want to throw that out there about the paperwork. You know, if you do want some assistance in getting things done, things like that, I can usually help you, or I can answer some of your questions. I can't answer all your questions for sure. But I mean, when you get over here, you're going to run through some issues. Don't run all your questions by me all the time, every time you need help or something, because I don't have the time to answer the people that I have now. You're just going to have to start asking questions and start telling people, put on the sad face and say, listen, how can I get this done? What does it take? Sometimes the officials, they just don't know what they're talking about. Ask to talk to the barangay chief if you're dealing with a barangay. Ask for the manager of a bank if you're talking to a bank and they're giving you a hard time on documentation. Don't fight with them. Don't. That's the worst thing you can do. Okay? Do not fight with these people. That's not going to get you where you want to get. Okay? Just slow down, take a deep breath, and work through it. You'll get through it. We did. It just takes time. It's frustrating and it's hard. Anyway, guys, God bless. Take care.